Morning. Beautiful Monday morning. Just out taking the dog for a bit of a walk, and as you can see, he's doing what he's told. Just really wanted to have a quick chat with you guys about how you getting on. It's been difficult, particularly for myself. There's been some challenges this year. Trying to set up some new ideas, and quite a few of those had centred on having meetups with people, doing round tables and just getting a kind of group collective going, focusing on collaboration. And it hits you really when you've kind of taken the time, taken a bit of a risk to leave something that was certain, to try and do something that really ignites you in the morning. Obviously with the schools being off, a lot of time and effort's gone into trying to make sure that the kids are all okay. Having three at home, from the age of preschool to primary school to secondary school, you can't just do one approach. In the midst of all that, trying to see how to, open up networks, joining these online events and stuff, and just trying to find something that will make sense. I've been talking to a number of people who again finding ways of adapting their daily routines. Those that are up at 5 o'clock in the morning going to the gym. Obviously that's a big change for people. But it doesn't mean to say that you can't still do these things. You can set up your Joe Wick style training programs in your house. You can get up with a dog, and if he actually stops eating grass, I might actually get somewhere today. But that aside, it's just trying to find approaches that keep your mind active, keep your mind sane. Yes, at the moment it's very difficult for everyone. Some people are out of work, some people are furloughed, some people are still unsure whether they're going to have employment going through the rest of 2020, depending on how the next 3 or 4 weeks go. Whether we see the likes of Germany and Spain actually levelling out with their infection rates, and that gives our government a kick up the arse to actually, lessen this down. But we don't know, is the bottom line. But what we do know is that there will be a tomorrow. Whether we're there or not is beside the point, but we can only do what we can do in our own minds to keep ourselves positive, to find different ways of coping with the challenges. I was joking the other day with my wife that we've just got to a pattern of balance, I think, in terms of schoolwork with the kids, looking at different interests for ourselves, and everyone seems to be quite happy. Everyone seems to be quite relaxed. Obviously we have our moments, but there's still a lot of gains that have been made over the last 7 weeks. And the realisation is that if we do get to that position where things do start opening up, we've got to relearn again. When the kids go back to school, there's obviously going to be a mass shift in their headspace, and they're going to need a lot of support. And we need to support each other. So, trying to prepare for that eventuality. Obviously, even if they do open up the gates and start trying to promote businesses and stuff like that to kickstart the economy again, we're still going to have these social distancing laws. There will be some industries that that won't be allowed to open yet. You know, there's talk of bars and restaurants not being opened up. You know, that's a huge burden for people to, you know, have tried to realise their dreams before, and then they've got to try and fight to keep their heads above water. But working on this Facebook mutual page that myself and my wife organised with, at the time, completely unknown people, apart from one or two. We've seen how some businesses have come together, where the suppliers to the catering industry, the suppliers to restaurants and pubs, have instantly lost their market. But some people have, come together and opened up their markets. They've opened up the ability to do food collections. And that's been, quite positive for myself as well. You know, there's always an opportunity in adversity. If we try to get out of the weeds, he says as he's walking through a load of weeds. But by human nature, we are thinkers, and we always have an idea, and sometimes we get stuck with it, and we think it's a bit risky. We don't know what to do, how to do it, and that's fine. But it's one of those things. I'm just thinking about a plaque that my wife bought me a few years ago. Take the risk or lose the chance. Now, that's all very well saying that. If you're sitting there and you haven't got income coming in, you're still unsure. But there's nothing stopping you from actually having these ideas. We've seen all these pictures of Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, about how they started, and it's always the same thing. The bottom line is you just need to get a garage and start your business from there, right? But they're small ideas that are little acorns, and if you just believe in yourself, just believe in finding the right place, there's always going to be a way of finding someone that will listen to you. There's always a place where someone will actually like what you've got to offer. They will see the value in it. So I guess really in summary, I'm just going to say, hang in there. It's tough for everyone, but by design we adapt, we evolve. And this could just be another one of those evolutionary trails that gives us different opportunities. It may not be in finance, it may not be whatever, but there'll be something there. So enjoy your Monday. If you've found that useful, great. If you haven't, please don't complain, and I'll check in with you guys soon. Take care.